Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and here's the verse of the day. So we're going to be in Proverbs. We're going to be focusing on Proverbs 28, verse 22. So here's the proverb. So verse 22, a man with an evil eye hastens after riches and does not consider that poverty will come upon him. So we're going to go a couple verses back to verse 20, which is, a faithful man will abound with blessings, but he who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. So a faithful man will abound with blessings. This is true as a general principle. Faithfulness and obedience to God's law brings blessings. It was especially true under the Old Covenant, where God promised blessings on the obedient and curses on the disobedient. The faithful man will abound. The man who makes fidelity the master principle will be rewarded. So he who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. So the one who hastens to be rich is almost always willing to cheat or compromise to gain wealth. God promises that this one will be punished either in this life or the next. So those who their whole goal in life is to be as rich as they can be, and they, put down other people to get that, they exploit other people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, will pay for it either in this life or the next. You can bet on that. Bet the whole house on that. And those who are faithful, they will be rewarded. We got to remember, our money isn't our money, it's God's money. God blessed us with that. He allows us to have those blessings, so we need to show, we need to be thankful for that, and we need to be generous with it. We need to be humble with it. And we'll move on to verse 21. To show partiality is not good. In the court of law and in our daily dealings with people, we should not show partiality. We should be those who do not favor or condemn others based on their race, class, nationality, or influence. So in our dealings with people, let's say business dealings, we shouldn't, show partiality to someone because they're a different color or a different gender or a different, whatever. We need to show respect, and we need to be fair with everybody, that we deal with, and, generous, and just not, put down anybody that, just because we feel like it, or we want to get ahead. So, moving on, or even homeless people, like, we shouldn't treat people as less than us just because they look like it. For the meek shall inherit, the earth. The homeless, God has a heart for the homeless, for the poor in spirit, the poor in heart, and we must treat them as equals, and be generous, be kind to people. So, another part of that verse, because for a piece of bread a man will transgress, because justice and the opinion of others can be easily bought, we should determine that we will not be bribed for partiality, and we should be aware that others may be easily bought. So a lot of people are easily bought, and we must not be easily bought. We must, continue to trust God, and, trust that He's got a plan for us, and, stay humble, stay blessed, stay gentle, stay generous, and don't try to, push anybody down to get ahead. And finally, we get to verse 22. So a man with an evil eye hastens after riches. So the stingy, ungenerous man will run after riches with the same energy that he will use to selfishly hold on to what he has. So, just before, it said a man who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. So obviously we know that. A man with an evil eye. It doesn't necessarily say the man is evil, but he has an evil eye. We all have sin in us. We all have, that kind of feeling, like, for whatever, for lust, for money, for power, wealth, whatever. We have that kind of, those thoughts that come up in the back of our head that, we want that. So, here it calls him a stingy, ungenerous man, will run after riches with the same energy that he will use to selfishly hold on to what he has. So, he's going to go after, whatever to get those riches, and put down whoever he can to get those riches, but he's also going to do all he can to keep those riches until God takes it away from him. But here it says, he has an evil eye. So obviously these people can be redeemed. They're not completely evil. They can be helped and changed. So, we must not give in to that sin and to that evil, and we must continue to trust God and, keep move on. And then, finally, and does not consider that poverty will come upon him. Because God's blessing does not rest on the stingy, ungenerous man, poverty will come upon him, and he will not consider or expect it. The ultra rich never consider that something's going to come for them, whether in this life or the next. Poverty can come in different ways. So, it's coming for them no matter what. And, they got to repent, and they got to know that. So, be generous, be kind, guys, and, don't put anybody else down to get ahead. So, thank you for watching, guys, and have a blessed day. Peace.